Okay, I'm back. Need for Speed Unbound. So I'm back. Bunch of bullshit. So, I ain't gonna stand. I'll quit a motherfucking game before I let you bullshit. I reread what I wrote. So many times these things change what you write and all that shit. It's time for that shit. All because they can't sell landlines no more. This is why people, remember they used to say make sure you get, to get you a landline because cell phone technology is not predictable, it's invasive. This is a long ass period. I can't even lie. This motherfucker long as hell. You walking this shit is hot. Like, why the fuck is this so fucking long? I'm not here to talk bad about nothing. I'm here to enjoy. Out there is so much negative energy. I wonder why you don't fuck with why people stay to themselves. There's so much negative energy, y'all. Then wonder why you gotta spaz out. I'm coming over here trying to interrupt my happiness with negative shit. Fuck out my face. Fuck on from here. Fuck out my ear. I can't say in my face. Why you all in my ear talking a whole bunch of bullshit I ain't trying to hit? Get back, motherfucker. You don't know me like that. course. Like I'm saying, it's always like I'm last. Always last. It's always right. I'm just never good enough. That's a problem to me. That's why I don't do none of this shit. I don't take it serious no more. I'm beating and I'm so good. Ain't no happiness out there. And I gotta play fucking characters. Fucking. I don't do some shit. Fucking can't cancel and shit. Kill whole camp. Here for my mental health and my mental awareness. I'm not gonna let nobody fuck up my mental health and my mental awareness because they want to do me dirty. Wow. Ooh. Sorry, I got a big ass back here, boo. Thank you. Ah, come on, buddy.
If they jump, then we jump higher.
Oh. It's time to get the fuck out of Dodge. There's a jump over here I wanted to do. Should have came around the other way. We're gonna figure eight this. Oh, yeah, we're gonna figure eight this. Then we're gonna come around the other way. Ah, should have went figured eight it the other way. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Somebody's gonna get seriously hurt out here.
Oh.
I don't think we can carry on, guys.
because it got a roof on it. Driving on 2 wheels.
Undercover is here for the assist.
I'm okay, I like winning. Part of the honor society. The secret member of the honor society. Because when it came time for credits, they never gave me my credit. I learned how to drive in the school, underground. 1 and 2 in hot pursuit, 1 and 2. Then I took my talents to crash team racing. Then I took my talents to midnight run. Then I took my talents to GTA. Long story short, I got tons of this bit. The first racing game I can remember that really had me was Road Rash.
Dispatch interceptor and join the chase.
Road Rash, and then there was Cruising USA. That was another notable one. Yeah, Road Rash, Jet Moto. Time to get up out of here. Anyway, get in between the guys. I never got my credit. Came the yearbook pictures and the jackets and the awards that you got. National Honor Society. The truck's so strong. It's a lot of money at risk. Tried to get the fuck out of Dodge. Now wherever I can keep her from. They call me Speed Toretto. Who's another fast character that drive fast? They call me Bobby. Bobby Speed Toretto. Bobby Speed Toretto McQueen III. Ricky Bobby. Dominic Toretto. Well, Ricky Bobby, Speed Racer. Dominic Toretto. And Lightning McQueen. I had to get up out of there. Too much pressure. Too much pressure. I didn't do anything for that. Too much pressure. I had to get the fuck out of Dodge. So, I have a single coming out that I'm making up called Whiskey and Tattoos. Like whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. Whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever. Something that'll fair the weather. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The tattoos that we, the whiskey that we share together, the tattoos that'll last forever. Something that'll fair the weather. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The whiskey that we share together, the tattoos that'll last forever. Something that'll fair the weather. Whiskey and tattoos. And that's how it goes. I already found a beat I like, and that's what gave me the rhythm. Listening to the beat. Now I got to figure out the rhythm for the verse, because that rhythm right there it's so catchy and so easy to be like, you know, to get caught in that rhythm. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever. Something that'll fair the weather. Whiskey and tattoos. So the first verse is supposed to be him, you know, talking about his love and the dangers of whiskey. The second verse is her talking about her love for tattoos and, you know, the pain that come along with it. And then the third verse, she's talking about him being the whiskey. And then on the back end of the third verse, he's talking about her being his tattoo. That's the concept of the song. What the fuck? Oh. Alright. So, that's how that goes. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The tattoos that we share together. No, the whiskey that we share together. Tattoos that'll last forever. Something that'll last. That'll fair the weather. Whiskey and tattoos. Hey, why aren't you in the fucking lane? You already on the middle lane. That's why I said so. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. Here, I played the instrumental I found. One of them I found. Just a few that speak to me when it comes to it. Playlist. On this playlist. There we go. Turn on my Bluetooth. Whiskey and tattoos, we have something like whiskey and tattoos. The whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever, something that'll fill the weather. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The tattoos that'll last forever, whiskey that we share together, something that'll fill the weather. Whiskey and tattoos. Right. I haven't finished it yet. I wrote down the hook. I gotta say. So the hook will go twice. The first time it'll be the guy. The second time it'll be the chick. And then when we switch over, it'll be the chick and then it'll be the guy. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. Whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever, something that'll last forever. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. Whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever, something that'll bear the weather. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and and tattoos. I don't know what words to put there yet. I'm still working on it. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The whiskey that we share together, tattoos that are last forever, something that a better well. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. See? I make a hit every day. I like this one too. Same song though, trying to figure it out. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. Whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever, something that'll feather well. Whiskey and tattoos. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. A whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever, something that'll fare the weather. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos, the tattoos that'll last forever. Whiskey that we share together, something that'll fare the weather. Whiskey and tattoos. You know, it's supposed to be uplifting, but at the same time, the words gotta be so true as to the feeling that even though it's upbeat, when it make you think of whiskey and tattoos, if you're missing your whiskey or you find solace in your tattoos, then it should hit. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't be drinking so much, but I miss you so much. The sweet taste that I choose to savor made me wish that I saved her. You know, made me wish that I saved her. You know, something like that. Like, you gotta sound like a recovering alcoholic / somebody who enjoys drinking, you know. Because love is that sometimes. Sometimes we love people and it hurts to love. You're like, maybe we shouldn't take it so far. Maybe we shouldn't get love drunk off each other. You know, but what's wrong with a drink a day? You know what I mean? It's overdoing things sometimes because you could be over obsessive, you could be over controlling, you could be over strong. You know what I mean? So it's like trying to find the balance of, you know, I could drink whiskey forever, but that don't mean forever has to be all in one night. You know? Like, maybe I shouldn't have this last drink and the rest of my life. You know, something like that. So I'm working on it in my head. I haven't wrote that down. I wrote down the hook though. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever, something that'll bear the weather. Whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos, whiskey and tattoos. We have something like whiskey and tattoos. The whiskey that we share together, tattoos that'll last forever, something that'll bear the weather. Whiskey and tattoos. You know, because they both singing the same songs. You know, they both love each other, but sometimes, you know, it's hard to explain. Like, drinking can be used to cover up sorrow. Same thing with same way tattoos are used to cover up scars. You know, you might not, you'll rather feel the pain of a tattoo than feel the pain of the scar or the memories. You know, you'll rather have that drink, you know, than think of the times you had. Like, you know, start off a salute, then it could take you down quicksand. But you know, you get tattooed because you want to last forever. It's something you want to keep in mind forever. You know, drinking doesn't always start with the down. Sometimes it starts with the up. You know, that's why people drink, and that's why they chase the bottom of a bottle sometimes, because the happiness that they shared with friends, family, somebody they love, makes them want that drink, because you're like, happiness comes in a bottle. You know, when it's not the happiness that's in the bottle, it's sharing that bottle with people you love. You know, and everybody's not worthy of being inked on your skin. You know, your body is your temple. You know, it might not be in the form of a name or some shit like that, but you know what represents what when you look at it. And you got it inked because you want it to be a memory of either something that'll never happen again, something you wish you never let go. You know, because it makes you feel something. You know? So, whiskey and tattoos. Didn't know I could be so deep and so profound, did y'all? And it's such a great singer, and I could throw my voice like that. You should know. I gave you my other song that I hit. I didn't give it to you, but you took it anyway. My friends don't walk, they run. Skinny dipping rabbit holes for fun. Popping balloons with guns. Getting high off helium. We paint while roses red. Each shade from a different person's head. The dream is a killer. Getting drunk with a blue caterpillar. I'm peeling the skin off my face. God love it. We hate being sad. The normals, they make me afraid. The crazies, they make me feel sad. Yeah. Believe it or not. Sitting here gaming. It's like I need something for my daughter. That and feeling unsure of my naked body. Stand back watching it taking shape. Wondering why I don't look like Barbie. They say boys like a girl with a tiny waist. Looking in my mirror feeling insecure. I never thought about this shit before. Looking around at whoever wants me. My guy seems to be glued at her chest. So I'm stuffing my bra so that mine looks the best. Saying it's my fault, cause I put icing on top. Now they all wanna taste but a strawberry shortcake. Yeah, so again, that came from wanting to make a song for my daughter. You know, I channeled my inner Eminem. Haley's song was a song to his daughter. Mockingbird was a song to his daughter. I'm not making a song to my daughter. I'm making a song for my daughter. To be like where the difference is, you know, I can't put all of myself in music like that because people critique it too much for me to put all of myself in it like that. But something for my daughter to swag out to, shit like that, for sure. That's why I put on my girl voice. You know, something for her to be like, you know, and she did. That's how I first heard it. Like after I did the song, she came, Dad. But me being dad, the exact outcome I wanted. Because I was like, I want something that when the kids put it on, parents like, hell no! Nobody want no strawberry shortcake in here. And sure enough, when she played it, don't ask me how it came to pass. But it came to pass. I still don't know. Hands up, don't shoot. I tell you no lie. She played it. She like, I got a song I like. I got it because we passed the aux back. You know, we switched music back and forth. So I got a song. I'm like, okay, fine. She put on the song, and it's fucking Strawberry Shortcake by Melanie Martinez. And it had the results I was looking for, because I was all like, the fuck is this shit? Ain't nobody talking about no strawberry shortcakes in this bitch. Ain't nobody tasting no strawberry shortcake. Let's turn this shit off. Then I had to go back and listen to it. I'm like, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. They stole a lot of my music. I didn't get any compensation. I didn't get no credit. I got an instrumental with a hook. And long story short, I freestyled that shit while playing Apex Legends. And like in it, I'm literally going through battle, rapping about the battle. And it's like, Gibraltar, you're faithful, you're my guardian angel, I'll never alter what, no, Gibraltar, you're faithful, you never alter or waver, you're my guardian angel. Some shit like that. And, you know, I was saying that as Gibraltar's picking me up off the ground, that's how I remember that verse. If I didn't, like, if I wasn't doing that, I wouldn't have remembered that verse. Then I got a pretty good diss track out against one of my favorite rappers. Got notoriety. But then again, I wrote the response back to myself. I didn't even write it. I can't say I wrote. I didn't write. I don't write a lot of shit. I write a few things, but I don't write because inspiration. Just inspiration. Sometimes it comes to being relaxed. I'm just out here just driving around. All right. Is there a certain place I gotta do these donuts? You want some donuts, copper? I'll give you some donuts. This between legs. Your legs. Where they at? So, I'm secretly a musician. I'm actually on 2 albums that I know, 3 albums. I got it. Oh man, it's so many. Like, I don't know how. I ain't got compensated. I ain't got nothing. Stole my lyrics. And it just is what it is. At this point, ain't nothing I could do. I can't prove it. Can't even prove it if I wanted to. So, bittersweet. Ah, yeah, dick. Oh, come on, dickhead McQueen. Oh, they trying to do me dirty. Let's damage him so he'll run off with his bread. Fourth round, we got one more phase. Feeling unsure of my naked body. Stand back, watching it shake and shake. Wondering why I don't look like Barbie. Said guys like a girl with a tiny waist. Time to get the fuck out of Dodge.
You're on the right. Take this driver out. Get over to Griffith Parkland. That's where we lost the work. Find this douchebag.
Oh, bullshit!
This jackass is in a Dodge. last spotted in field.
It's Agent 47, John Wick, in the black car. Blue and whites is Jet Li and Jackie Chan. No, the black cars. Alright, that's the Fed. No, that's the detective. That's Kira and Tony. That's the detective.
Suspect left seen entering Greenville Parkland.
Patrol, we're joining us. We've got very good fight for this, folks. Interceptor here to be assist, dispatcher. They took us out of the chase. Shit!
First kill lost somewhere in Yams Park.
Because she said, fuck it, I'm on all the shit.
I'm ending this right now. That suspect will put us in a dodge. Shit, I'm not gonna last long with this.
No last spotted in Yams Park.
Sound the dummy alert. This driver sucks.
All units, the racer we're looking for last seen in Yams Park.
Someone's getting chewed out of the loser that one. Re-engaging, Chief. Let's go.
Who's yams? I got yams.
Control, this is Interceptor. We're going after this one, too.
Sending the cavalry! All units be advised, Hope has entered Greenville Parkland. Suspect should take this northbound. Do not let them escape. Reinforcements are on the way. Get away! Suspect left seen entering Greenville Parkland.
Oh. It's a lot to do. It's just, they try to make things so difficult sometimes, like video games aren't made to be enjoyed. I gotta be a pro. But I gotta get paid for it. Alright, not a pro until I get paid. Like, for all the skills you got, you're nothing, kid, you're nothing. Not making the big bucks, kid. Go home. Call it a night. We should just be friends. I want to take your money, though.
Just tell us what we need to do.
That's like 15 seconds. Ah, that was 30 seconds.
Intercept the rest of the road. Let's go out to the water.
We trying to get near with the truck? If I could make it up, I would. Mortar or thief, huh? No, you ain't no thief. Right. But I died and rode. And I'm not really a religious person. I believe I'm a spiritual person for organized religion. But I believe in what the books stand for. Ah, bullshit. You should have been took out before me. I got it, yeah. How long until you open, buddy? 40 seconds. What the fuck am I gonna do for 40 seconds? Alright, you cut me off. Did you not? So I had to go back. He kept on. What the fuck? I hear screaming.
All units be advised. Purpose entered an enemy test track. Roadblock up ahead. Should stop this curve.
Let's make this race regret messing with the LPD. That suspect was running to the Dodge.
This is dispatch. That plate grab.
Make sure police cars.
This is dispatch. Reinforcements on route.
Personally, I have nothing against police, to be honest.
Okay, we need to work as a team to take this one out. Purpose in a Dodge.
All cars and visual suspect.
come across some racist cops, don't get me wrong. I've been profiled, all types of stuff. But all in all, you know, the concept of what they're supposed to represent at the moment, I'm not against. Supposed to be technically chief officers.
We can keep this chase up, dispatch.
Roadblock should take the firm out of the game.
I think I can outrun.
All units be advised, residents of River City Central.
Two cops, where? Definitely these motherfuckers out here.
I'm gonna make this right now. Fixers driving a Dodge.
All units be back report to the vehicle in Apollonia District.
Suspect in the island. Let's take him down.
All units be advised, residents of River City Central.
Dispatch, getting around. Take care.
Roadblock up ahead should stop.
What do I do?
They took us out of the chase.
Well, it felt like you let somebody down. Supposed to keep them safe, and you don't. Like, what do you do? Like, it's not. Oh shit! It's not my job. It is my job. Fuck what I'm talking about. It is my job to keep her safe. I felt like I didn't keep her safe.
I don't think we got much use of this.
That's what just vanished.
Can't kill it, man. Can't kill it. Like, yeah.
This is dispatch.
Motherfucker ain't ready to step up. Can't.
All units be advised,
Can't accept. Put a motherfucker away.
Someone's getting chewed out and losing that one. Get over to Unbound Gardens, that's what we lost the word.
Shit.
With the LPD. That suspect we're running is in a Dodge.
Keep them in your sight. 340 green line. All units, we got reports of the vehicle. Where goes?
How the hell did we lose that three-rated asshole?
The suspect just lost us in the Little Oaks.
My God.
Yay! I made it. With an extra 10 stacks. On top of the 76. nothing, y'all. Jackie Chan and Jet Li.
Reinforcements imminent.
Patrols on the chase.
Suspect moved and disappeared.
Spotted on the same driver, dispatch. Re-engaging. Looks like the front is in a Dodge. Sweep the area. Suspect got away. Roll off.
Never knew that I was missing. Some pumpkin. Triple H. I haven't smoked weed since this morning.
Miles on that threat.
Golden bells. Let's go back to where we were.
Chasing down those suspects, patrol.
Guys want to see me smash some fruit. Ah,
They're really going for it. Hitting something off.
it'd have been funny if that person was gay, because that was not how I meant it. But it would have just been funny. Like, hey.
All units, dispatch, don't take up action.
3-point turn.
Control, it's not good news. We're out of this one. Control here, ready to help.
Shook him out his motherfucking shoes. Whee! Grind the rail. Oh, what happened? I should have let me land. Do some drifts. They call me DK, Dingaling King, because I give a lot of dingalings away. Not because I like a lot of dingalings. So I told him just start calling me Brandon. Ah! Didn't expect that to be so tight. That's what that's what I said about she. That's what got me shot at. I think I went to go play basketball, and I was looking for a dude that was supposed to be up there. He said he's gonna meet me up there. You know, like, you were looking for a dude, huh? A co-worker, not just any dude, it was a co-worker. And I'm like, you know, he called me, I'm up here to hoop. Called him. You know, like, he like, you wanna hoop? I'm at the park. I'm cool. At the time I was driving, the park is literally no more than 5 minutes. Technically, it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes max with no traffic. You know, 5 minutes max with traffic. 2 minutes minimum. Nobody's on the road. So, I'm like, cool. I'll meet you up there. You know, I busted my brother's room. Because my brother was, you know, we was staying here together. And I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you want to go hoop? He's like, hell yeah, let me throw on my shorts. It was already a hot day, like today. So it didn't take more than 2 seconds to get ready. And we get there, dude, nowhere to be found. It's one lone dude on the fucking basketball court with no basketball. I'm like, hey, because he said he was up there with his cousin. I'm like, hey, you seen, you know, a dude named Dre? Exact words were, you know a nigga named Dre? Just like that. Attitude and everything. You know a nigga named Dre? Like, nah. I'm like, damn, oh well. You know, because he said to meet him up here. You know, maybe, I don't know, he got family that live over here or something. I'm like, oh well. Just like that. You know? And I go back to the car. Me and my brother go back to the car. Because we don't have a ball either. He said he was up here. He was already up here hooping. We don't need to bring a ball if you're already up here hooping. Like I say, long man on the court, no ball. It's a little suspicious. But again, I'm like, maybe it's his cousin. Because he the type of petty dude that if he got the ball while he's shooting up shots, he'll take the ball with him. Just so you can't get up any shot. He that petty of a dude. You know? But some people are how they are. That don't mean that because you're petty, you're a bad person. You know? So that shit pissed me off. I'm in the car, finding music to play before we pull off. But of course, to be aware is to be alive. So I watched dude, after we get in the car, he run to the back of the fucking park. Like literally ran to the back of the park. He didn't jog, he didn't, walk. He ran to the back of the park. First red flag. So we go talk to, I see a fat dude in the back of the, that's all I remember is he's fat. It's a fat dude in the back of the park. He go run to the fat dude in the back of the park, sit by a van, and he started running back towards the front of the park where we're at. We're on the side, but like the front of the park is from where we're at. What the? Oh. It's from about here to the front of the park. And as I go, I see this man running, pointing. Thought he was pointing his finger at first. That nigga pointing the gun. He pulled the trigger. The first shot missed, thank the Lord. I don't know which way. I can't tell you which way. The second shot, the nigga, I guess because he was still running, it hit the front. It hit close to him in the front, like where that bush at. I seen the dust pop up on the ground. The third shot, I swear to God, it must have missed me and went straight through my front windshield. Thank the Lord. Hopefully it missed me, and I ain't dead. But it went straight through my window. I know it went straight through my driving window because when I got out to check, if you were dead, you wouldn't know because you'd be living in the afterlife. That's the way I see it. So I could have went right. If I'd have went right, that would have exposed my brother's side because my brother's in the passenger. That's why I made a left to begin with. I'd rather expose my side than my brother's side. Because again, my little brother's with me. So that shit just crazy. That shit's too crazy. So I made another left and circled around the park. By that time, dude, he ran, I'm going south at this point, dude ran east. And I'm like, I want to see who the fuck at the back of the park. Maybe the dude, whoever the fuck at the back of the park, still at the back of the park. And I couldn't find them all. So the van and the dude gone from the back of the park. Oh man, that shit. That shit fucking nuts. Because I was analyzing my car to be like, because I ended up driving to the police station after that. I went straight to the police station and fill out a report. I'm not a hood nigga, that shit, So Went to the police station, filled out a police report. To be like adrenaline, right? Get to the crib. As soon as I get to the crib, motherfuckers shooting at a motherfucker on the corner. I'm like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers shooting at niggas on the corner. And it's nuts, because I'm looking at the car. I look at the driver window, and I seen the mark on the driver window. And I'm like, that's crazy. So I look at the mark, the whole bullet, the whole front window bust out from the gunshot thing. Like it had to go through the driver window and go forward, because never facing forward, That's how, like, after it hit the ground, that third shot, lucky, good thing I sit back a little bit. I don't be all out the window. If I'd have had my arm out the window, I'd have got shot. If it had been a little bit higher, I'd have got shot in the face. And I'm like a day or two later, I'm driving past the park. I'm like, hey, I don't know if my mama believe me or not. I'm like, yeah, this where it happened. If we, if we're right, there should be a bullet thing through the neighbor window right here, because he missed me. And sure enough, there's a whole, what is it? Bullet hole through the person window. Not the neighbor, but the person window. And it was. That shit nuts, man. That shit nuts. Scary. Yeah, like for real. Going to the police station and coming back to the house, I ain't even pay attention to the windshield. They ain't even come out to come look at the car, nothing either. Like, fill out a police report. What does he look like? Like, I don't know, nigga. Nigga look like me. Because I don't got beef with nobody. It's not like I'm looking people in the face, like, who you, where you from? It's a basketball court. You meet random people up there all the time. I ain't never been afraid to go hoop nowhere, because I don't have beef. I don't carry myself cocky or nothing to be like, I'm going to go somewhere in somebody's hood and get into a fight. Like, go to multiple hoods to hoop. It's just always how I've been. Even though I have my mainstays, just to go somewhere and hoop, I'm a hooper. It's what the fuck I do. And sure enough, that shit crazy. Now, okay, that was the last I heard about it. That wouldn't be the first time. I got shot with a BB gun. Again, hopefully it was a BB gun. You never know. I had high school, first year of high school. I had my Indiana jacket. It was an Indiana university jacket, red and white. And I'm walking with my friends. We coming from, it had to be like September, October, because it got dark fast. We walked from school. October, around Halloween. Because people are always shooting paintballs and BB guns and throwing eggs and shit, you know? And walking down the street, motherfucker show hit me smack in the back, in the middle of the back with a BB gun. So I heard it hit my jacket. You know? All my friends like, you alright? Like, yeah, I ain't feel it. I'm scared of outside, y'all. I don't know how scared of outside I am. When I sit and I think about it and I talk about it, I go out there because I need to make money. I need to find a good woman. I need stuff that's out there. But for a kid that's actually, or a guy, you know, from being a kid to a grown man, and try to stay out the way. That's not with that bullshit. Like, you're faced with a lot of that. Crazy. Y'all want to hear something else crazy? Class reunion. There was this girl. I thought she was very. Her name was. I don't remember her name. Dominica. That's her name. Dominica. And Dominica, very, very nice. Look, she got, when you see Facebook pages and stuff, she got these nice, perfect hair chicks. You know? And when we were leaving, her ass sloppy drunk, like her top is falling off, but she ain't got no titties. Now, where are your titties? Cover this shit up, like, You know, first of all, to be sloppy drunk like that is You know? And then, you don't know your shirt falling off, and like, she with these two dudes, Dante and Sergio, and they are like, you know? But I'm like, those ain't the titties I be seeing in the picture. Either way, being the gentleman I am, I cover her up. Like, oh, you cover this shit up, girl. And, you know, but turns find out she got a twin brother. So I'm thinking it probably was her twin brother. Because I know titties that I like. Those aren't titties that I like. Yeah, too, right. Like, pictures on here, these titties look nice. From here, excuse me, young man. You back the fuck up out my face. But I fixed her shirt or him, whoever. Fixed it for him. Right here. I'm a good guy. I try to be. They did not return my money back yet. Because my account's still in the negative. It should have never been in the negative. The fuck am I gonna get my money? The fuck is my account in the negative for? fast. I ain't got nobody. It's just me. Got younger brothers. I can't put my younger brothers in, harm's way. I definitely wouldn't intentionally do it. I ain't got no cousins I can call on. I am big brother. I ain't got no big brother. I say that because I done had people steal out my car. Like, motherfucker stole my car title. Can't prove who it is, but I stopped fucking with them. Motherfucker stole my link card. Can't prove who it is, but I stopped fucking with them. I just stopped fucking with the whole group entirely. I don't got time for that. And lucky I'm not a killer. I got every right to be a school shooter at the moment. I don't mess with girls in the neighborhood. If you're still my girl, you have to do some shit behind my back, and you won't let me know. Because you gotta be done behind my back. So I don't mess with girls in the neighborhood. You got a 4-block radius. You gotta be outside all major, because I'm like in the middle of the block, in the middle of the hood. So you gotta be outside in all directions, the stoplight. You go 3 blocks north, south, east, and west, there's stoplight. You gotta be outside of them. I've only fucked with one, maybe 2 that's been inside that radius. Like, on a regular, I only fuck with 1. I don't even talk about opportunity to took it. I don't matter because hood shit, I don't fuck with nobody within walking distance. There's only one chick. She lives next door. She was a super chick. R.I.P. She died, She got the gastric bypass surgery. And I was telling her, like, I don't think you should, because I know so many people that has died. Like, I got a family member that died through complications from that. And she like, I'm gonna get it. She got it anyway. And she ended up passing. R.I.P. lady. She was a sweet lady. But yeah, I usually don't mess with girls within the neighborhood. Other girl I messed with, she didn't she didn't live within the neighborhood. She had family members that lived, she had a grandmother that lived in the neighborhood, but she didn't live in the neighborhood herself. So I'm like, that's cool. I don't gotta worry about you when you come see Granny. Then she was bad. She was a baddie. Everybody wants to fuck with her. I can't tell you who all smashed. But I know 2 of my homies tried to talk to her. And out of the 3 of us, she chose me. Made me feel away. Yeah. So I can't tell you who all smashed. I don't act. I'm not one of those guys. Because if it was important, I would tell me. They would tell me. I'm like, I fucked your friend and this and that. It was just, you know, they like you. I'm like, yeah. No. I think what's his name mad that you took me from him. Well, I ain't take you from nobody. You make your own choices. True. True. If she wasn't, if I had a place, keep her top of her. But she was looking for stability and security. I'm like, first of all, baby, I need a woman that's gonna be working. You know? What you do for a living? I'm a model. Shut up. Motherfucker, you ain't now. It's gonna be out here making money. Not like I'm gonna put her on the street. But you know, sorry baby, you gotta bring in some bread. Because independence matters. I don't want a woman that needs to depend on me for shit. When I say depend on me, I mean depend on me like for cash and a roof over her head. Alright, hold up, baby. I don't want you to feel like you need me. You can't leave me because you need me. The fuck is it? It's a chase time. I don't want a woman that needs to count on me. Feel like she need me to live. She need me to survive. You only with me because you need me and what I provide. I don't want that. I want you to be with me because you love me. There's a lot of dudes that's like, shit, you know? But nah, I need you to be able to be happy. I need you to be able to be like, I can leave if I choose to, not I gotta run around on this nigga because I'm broke and I ain't got no place to stay. And that just is what it is, to be honest. Be with me because you love me. Not because of what I provide. No, if you love me because you love me, I need to provide everything I can for you irregardless. Everything for us is already provided, you know, technically. We just gotta understand how to utilize it and what we need. But you know, that's why I prefer to go 50-50. 50-50 on finances, 100% in the relationship. You can't go 50-50 in the relationship as far as effort and expect it to work. Each person got to give 100%.
These racers don't give a damn about people out here, dispatch.
Here they are. Let's see what the fuck are the speed trap.
If they jump, we jump too.
soccer last month. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what made her like me? Outside of me being handsome. We bonded. Like, I could like this person. Off of the Magic School Bus. Fucking theme song. Like, we were just sitting there on the porch, chilling, enjoying each other's company, each other's faces. Like cruising on down. I started singing. I'm like cruising on down Main Street. You're relaxing, feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing. Like speaking to the mic. Octopus in the neighborhood. Surfing on the sound waves. Swinging through the stars. Like, that's seriously. That was where we connected. Like, yeah, you somebody I could be with forever. Because there's a part of you that you take care of. It's your inner child you take care of. Just is what it is. Nope, don't know how to do the bone. Doing that. So that's how we bonded, to be honest. Pretty cool. Ever since then, what she required was a man to take care of. Again, I'm not necessarily into taking care of a woman. I got one kid. To be like financially take care of a woman like she's my child, that's not me. I need an adult. I'm not a pedophile. I need to date an adult. I'm not dating a kid. You only take care of kids and the elderly. I'm not dating my granny. And I'm not dating a pedophile. And I'm not dating a child. Because I'm not taking care of no grown ass kids. Right. It's some childish ass shit to think that you don't have to take care of yourself. If you ask me. Nah, princess treatment don't mean that you don't have to do anything. Princess treatment is, oh, you're my girl, I want to spoil you. That's princess treatment. You're my woman, I want to spoil you. But every princess grows up to be a queen. So either you're going to grow up to be a queen, or you're a princess. Or you're a kid, right? Princess is a kid. Prince Vegeta don't count because he only keeps the title Prince in honor of his dead dad. I'm in the air. So it's slightly different.
Undercutters here, dispatch. We got this.
Right. Only a kid wants somebody to take care of him and don't do nothing. Where's the zone? I'm not into it. Oh no. I tried. I'm not an aggressive driver. I'm not necessarily an aggressive player. I'm where I gotta play defensively because everybody else is aggressive. Video games there's a lot of games that do too much for trying to reward for, how do I put it? Some video games do too much trying to make things, to keep things spicy for older players. Keep things spicy in the gaming room sometimes. They do too much to try to keep the gaming room spicy. Like trying to add new mechanics, things like that to a game that people already love.
If they jump, we jump too.
Right, how do you keep it fresh? Like, first of all, you still have to believe. You have to believe in your product. Like, sometimes people stop believing in their product. What I mean by that is racing game race. Right? How many different ways are you trying to innovate a fucking racing game? Racing games race. It's just what they do. You have to learn, you gotta just make better tracks. You know, you might add a game mode or two like Cops and Robbers or something like that, but you just got to make better courses. Or you can even use the same courses just at different locations. But at the end of the day, racing games race. You know? Oh shit, I forgot I was running from the cop. So, innovation, like how much innovation are you trying to add? GTA added innovation, but GTA is a different monster because they had help from the community as to where people can create their own race. I created my own race or two. You know, it's a bit of a different monster with the track builder. So, you know, but how much innovation do you really need? You can pull, like, none of them actually had the balls to actually pull a arcade simulation kart hybrid. Like Midnight Club had a mode where you could use like power-ups and stuff like a Mario Kart, but they don't have a game like that where you're driving in thieves and you pick up power-ups and shit like that. You know what I mean? Even though it's a cross between Mario Kart and arcade racing. Kart racing and arcade racing, there is no racing game that has that as its core feature. That's what I mean by innovation. Hot Wheels got some good innovation. Thank you, my buddy. But at the same time, Hot Wheels, their story mode is ass. Their tracks aren't bad, but they tried to get in on the microtransactions by being like, hey, buy these fake real Hot Wheels. Thank you, buddy. Buy these fake real Hot Wheels. So they kind of made things a little bit more difficult, except, and even they took out kind of the Mario Kart as far as power up and pickups. You know, the tracks are made great with power ups and pickups. Even GTA lets you add fucking machine guns and missiles to your shit. Blow the next motherfucker up. It's gonna storm tonight because it is fucking pitch black out there. It's fucking pitch black. It's gonna storm. There's a storm up brewing. Where's my phone? 63%. Put that on the charger now. I know what an ugly storm looks like. That storm looked like it was played by Wesley Snipes. You know, Storm from X-Men. Ugly Storm. So, it's crazy. And it's crazy because the dude who I believe set me up to get shot at, his name is Dre. DeAndre Trent. No, they're my baby mama ex. They got a beef with me. His nickname is Dre. You know, his name Andre Harris. The nigga wanna fight me over the bitch. But not even fight me, you know, call himself wanting to hurt me. Like, how you know where I live, nigga? I'm like, I followed you home. I followed you home. I know where you live. You follow me home. Or, right, something like that. Or he got it out this bitch phone or something, some way. Nigga that shit know where I live, know where I live. Called himself coming around here. He almost got his ass lit the fuck up, to be honest. Cause I hang with some homies, I used to hang with some homies that's paranoid. Not live with, but around. Almost got his ass killed. Now, who the fuck follows another guy home, wanna know where he lives over a bitch? That bitch still gonna do 2 dicks if she wants. And that's why I have to leave that bitch alone. Because sometimes a bitch will still do 2 dicks if she wants. Cause it ain't shit. I ain't going through this shit with you, bitch. When you just gonna do the same shit, you know, fuck out of here, bitch. And that's why I'll never in my life. That's not even why I never in my life. Bitch had the nerve to tell me he came to see if my child was his. Oh, bitch, you for the street. Then wouldn't give me a DNA test. And even if you said it out of being mad and hurt, never took accountability to come out. I ain't never say that. Like, bitch, this is why I left my family. This is why I could never be with you again. You a fucking lying, cheating ass, dirty asshole. I'll never in my life be with that woman again. And it hurts. Because I did love her. You know, I did love her at some point. Planning to be the best man I could be. I'm still the best man I could be, working on that. But you know, I was, you know, dad, father, and husband type shit. That's what I was working toward. I can still work towards that, just not with the family I created. And that was a bitter pill to swallow. No, bitter pill to swallow. So, I did anyway. And it took me and her separated when my daughter was 2. I didn't officially stop fucking with her until my daughter was 5. From 2 all the way to 12, 10 years, it took me to build up the strength to go get a DNA test on my own. I had to say, fuck what she talking about, because when I went to file the court for, I went to petition the court to put myself on child support, knowing that going through the child support process, you know, I could do the DNA test process and stuff. They're like, okay, you need 2 things. You need her address and you need the child's social security number. So I got the papers, I'm filling out the papers. I'm like, I need the social security number. She's like, I'm not giving you shit. I'm like, this is to put myself on child support, just not for taxes. Why you want to go through that shit? Because I want a DNA test. You're not giving me a DNA test. All this shit. She's like, I'm not doing shit. And she proceeded to not give a fuck. Not give a fuck. 12 years, because my child is everything I had. Only thing I had. Moving from place to place because my mother boyfriend don't like me, and I don't got no stable roof over my head. Like, on time, on weekends when I had my daughter, I used to stay here. Weekends when I had my daughter was my only time here. The rest of the week, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, like a bad kid. So 10 years, it took me 10 years to build the strength. Because if I'd have found out that my daughter wasn't mine, I definitely would have been a school shooter. No ifs, ands, or buts. Everybody would have died. Killed her, I killed him. Fucking then killed his kids. Everybody would have died. So I waited until I had the strength, mentally and emotionally, to deal with it. It took me 10 years. I said, I'm going through being shot at, being kicked out of my mother's place for no fucking reason. Other than the person don't like me lying on my name. And the possibility that my daughter might not be mine. That the woman I was in love with, planning my future with, out cheating on me. Like, it was not an easy time for me. And people like, because of who I am, how I am, they're like, you bullshit. There ain't no way you went through that. Because I'm not a bad guy. Like, ain't no way you went through that. What the fuck do I gain from lying to you motherfuckers? To lying to you motherfuckers, you know? The fuck I gain from that shit? I don't gain shit. So, that happened. That happened. So, yay me. And it's like I don't believe in I don't believe in women no more. Then listening to how women don't, it's a lot of women that don't believe in love no more. All they looking is just for something beneficial. All motherfuckers looking for is help in the house. Ain't no point in me believing in that shit no more. But I try to hold on, because to be like, I just want you in my house because I want some booty, or because you bring a paycheck, you miss me. You really miss me. You really miss me. I don't believe in using people. I've used 2 people. Okay, maybe 3. That was different-ish. One I actually liked. I just didn't like her lifestyle. The one other one, she kept bugging me. And then there's the random broad or 2 that just down to fuck. No, I only need that dick one time. I don't need that dick no more. That shit, come on, baby. So, yay. 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 I guess the coffee kicking off, wearing out now. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to play anything when I come back. I'll figure it out. I'm out of here.